Hey guys, Cornet here from BizVideo. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a PDF or an ebook version of a case study from one of your case study videos. Now, the reason why you might want to do this is to repurpose your case study video that you have already and put it in PDF. With this PDF, you can obviously send it to prospects, leads out there. You can also have it as a lead magnet on your website. And I guess the key benefit here is, this ebook, you've got a little more control, so you can add even like more resources or thoughts behind the case study. So first up, there will be a link below this video where you can access the tools that I will be using today. For example, I'm going to give you a case study ebook template in Google Slides, so you can quickly change the all the slides and make it a PDF. And then the other thing as well is I'm going to give you a link to Rev, because what you'll need to do is you'll need to transcribe the case study video that you have. And if you click on the link, you'll actually get a $10 credit to use. So at the end of the day, it's going to be completely free for you. So first up, what you want to do is you want to have the video ready. So in this case, I've got the URL. I'm going to copy this URL. The other alternative is if you have the video file on your computer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to paste the URL and say add. And then what I'm going to do is just go, I'm finished. And then what you want to do then is you just want to go through the checkout process and then just make sure that you're ordering a transcript here. So I'm just going to pause for a second until I get that transcription back. Okay, fantastic. So once the transcription is done and they've emailed it to you, what you want to do is you want to download it as a text. And then, so what you're looking at here is this is the transcription that I got back from Rev. And what we want to do now is we want to take that text. Now, if you want to do this really quickly and you're a little bit lazy, then you can just copy and paste that straight into the document. Alternatively, what I would suggest is, perhaps changing it up. So not so much changing the storyline of the case study, but just so that it sounds, it's easier to read, and you can just check the grammar and everything else like that. And what I like to use for this is, it's called Grammarly, because it shows you exactly, what, for example, it says here it's hard to read sentence. So to start with, what I do is I break up a lot of the sentences, the paragraphs, just so to make it easier to read. And just use your expertise when it comes to writing. I'm definitely not an expert writer or anything, but what you want to do is you want to go through this whole case study, make it sound more appealing. And I mean, what you can do as well is you can write it from your point of view. So here it says, the reason I set up Gorosco projects, Gorosco is he's our client. So what we can do here is the reason, Greg set up Gorosco projects was, he wanted to create a commercial construction. So talk from his point of view. So you can just change those type of things. Once you're done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to go into formatting, creating this this template. So the very first thing is, in the resources, once you have this this ebook template on file, what you want to do is you just want to go File, Make a Copy. I've got some instructions here on the first page. And then what you want to do is you want to change everything here. So for example, I'm going to go Gorosco projects case study. So you put your client name in there, make sure you change your logo, everything else like that, change this, this image. What you can do is you can actually, let's say for example, I will just use this image. Cool. And then just the way you change the image is by going, just right click on the image, go replace image and upload from computer. And then you just click on the image that you want to do. And then you can just double click on it, move it around, all those kind of things. So now, I might just move that one a bit. Anyway, I'm not going to show you how to design the ebook now, but anyway, you just go through the whole thing about your client. So about, let's say Gorosco projects. And you can just change these things around. It's really easy to use. That's why I've got this template. So you can just change a few things around. I'm not a graphic designer either. And then just put in their details, a little bit of a backstory of them. Change the image again just by right-clicking on it, edit image. And then table of contents. So the way we've structured this PDF template is, number one is the story, and this is where you'll be using your transcription that you've just rewritten or just going to paste in completely. What we did, so this is where you'll need to write a little bit about what we actually did for them, why we did it, how we did it. So why is going to be around what they wanted to achieve and all those kind of things, and then the results, and then resources. So I'll quickly run through that. So what you want to do here is, this is the title of the story. So Gyroscope Projects, how Gyroscope Projects used their story, for example. That'll be our heading. This is the story. So I'll go back to Grammarly. Let's assume I've rewritten this whole thing. Then what we want to do is just paste it in here. So as you can see, it went well and truly over. So we'll just cut it there and then paste it in here. So now we've got the whole story from his point of view in here. And then another cool thing you can do as well is you can actually put the video in here and link it back. So I'll quickly show you how to do that. Then the rest will be on you. So we'll just take a screenshot of this. We'll just copy this link where you want to send people to. And then what you want to do is you just want to go find that thumbnail. And when I say thumbnail, it means the little screenshot you just did. So we'll just create it like that, and then just link it back. So the way we link it is click on it, click on the little insert link, and paste it. So now, as soon as you're done with this, you've downloaded a PDF version, people will be able to click on that and watch the video. And in here, you just want to go story or whatever. You just need to set it up. So this is going to be from their point of view. Then what you want to do in here is, and this again, this is optional. If you go back to table of contents, you can do without these things here. You can literally go delete all those things, just have this story in here, and then go for it. Then you've got a PDF. It's nice and short, and simple. But now what you can do here is you can go into a little bit more detail. So what we did for our client, so rename that so that it's about like, basically what you did. And for us here, it's like we did a story focused approach or whatever. This is where you want to write a little bit about what you did. This is where you can bullet point what you did and what that actually meant. Then we go into why. And each time you can just change this image out in here as well, the why. So why they, why did we create an overview story? Because we wanted, Greg wanted to, stand out. He wanted people to understand what his business is all about, and all those type of things, all the whys. And then this is the how. So this is where you can show your expertise and show, your thought process, your team's thought process. So, we started with a story development session, really making sure that, we understand Greg and his clients and what problems their clients have, and so on, so on, so on. And this is our whole approach. This is what we did. And then the next one is the results. So what results did we get for Greg? So this is where we can, either bullet point it or talk about the results, since he's used us, for example. And then the last page, this is the resources page. So it's almost like a closing or a call to action page. So here what you can do is you can invite people to go somewhere. So for example, it could be go check out some of our other case studies where you can link back to more case studies. You can link to a contact. So contact us about your project, for example. And then again, just change your logo out, change your web address out. And then once you're done with it all what you want to do is you just want to go download PDF. All right. And then I'll just have a look at this. There we go. So it's downloaded. Just make sure you delete this first page before you, so just by clicking on it, deleting it. So let's assume I did that. So now what we have here is a PDF of a case study. And what you can do is, if you have multiple case studies like us, so like us here, we've got a whole lot on our website here. We've got a few more that's not even on our website yet. It's a few more we're editing. You can go create PDFs of each one, and it's just another tool for you to have in your sales and your marketing, processes. It's a really cool tool to upload to LinkedIn as well. It's another way for people to find you, and it's just got that different And again, you can attach that case study to particular proposals that you might have going out, or tenders, or or a new client inquiry. It's just another great tool. So again, guys, there will be a link below this video on where you can get those resources. Number one, the ebook template, and also the $10 credit for Rev that you'll need to get the transcription to have that whole story down. So yeah, hope you're doing well. Let me know if you need any help with this and if you have any feedback. Thanks so much.